Atrial fibrillation is a common heart rhythm problem experienced by millions of people. It's when your heart races, causing dizziness, shortness of breath, and fatigue. It also increases your risk of stroke. Doctors at the Mayo Clinic are using a new treatment for AFib, freezing heart muscle to stop the racing.
I'm riding the bicycle for about 30 minutes.
Before Rosalie Johns had a new procedure to treat atrial fibrillation, there's no way she could have spent time in the gym with her husband, Darvin.
My heart was beating real hard and I got real dizzy and shortness of breath.
At first, episodes of this irregular heart rhythm happened every month or so, but then they struck almost every day.
It was like a freight train, you know.
Thundering through her chest, her symptoms continued to get worse.
An involuntary thing like breathing seemed like a extreme effort.
Seeking help, Rosalie went to Mayo Clinic, where she met with Dr. Fred Kusumoto.
What you're looking at here is the X-ray or the fluoroscopy of Miss Johns.
You see, atrial fibrillation is an erratic and often fast heart rhythm caused by a misfiring of electrical signals. For the past decade or so, doctors have used radiofrequency ablation to stop the chaotic heartbeats. It works by scarring tissue, which interrupts the misfiring electrical pathways. But it's not perfect. Sometimes the signals can start up again.
Now they have another procedure that for many patients may work better. It's called cryoablation, scarring the heart tissue with extreme cold.
Very cold, minus 60 degrees.
During the procedure, Dr. Kusumoto runs a catheter from the groin to the area of the heart where the arrhythmia or bad heart rhythm originates. Once in place, he deploys a balloon that freezes the area. The resulting scarred tissue stops the pathway of the misfiring signals.
The analogy I use is sort of wild Mustangs. If you imagine this atrial fibrillation as wild Mustangs, we make a big corral that keeps the Mustangs within the corral and doesn't allow them to come out.
A procedure that worked for Rosalie.
It has been a miracle, I'll tell you.
She went from not being able to enjoy normal activities to hitting the gym with her husband. For Medical Edge, I'm Vivian Williams.
Dr. Kusumoto says cryoablation may not be right for all people with atrial fibrillation, but for people like Rosalie, the procedure works well.
And now a recap of the headlines. New employment unit in the Labor Department seeks to link job seekers with employers and create a national skills bank. Disaster management bill gets referred to a select committee after members of the House expressed concerns about the governor versus legislators' role during a disaster. Possible pre-clearance for persons traveling from the BVI to the USVI to come. New electronic upgrade allows the library to offer multimedia services. HLSCC lecture provokes debate on independence. Festival committee appeals to the media to focus on the positive aspects of festival. And a new BVI publication targets health in the BVI and neighboring countries. In news from the Caribbean, a U.S. court approves a summons that will force a Caribbean bank to turn over data for American clients. And the region has been put on alert after bird flu killed 20 people in China. Remember, this entire newscast is available on our website, jtvlive.net. You can also visit jtvlive.net for more news on JTV's television program. You can also watch press conferences and government and community events. We welcome your questions and comments. Please email us at jtvnews@hotmail.com. I'm Ino Soman. Thank you for watching.
Wardrobe provided by Umi Fashions.